Oh, hello everybody. So quickly, when you study Warren Buffett, his life, and also the life of his partner Charlie Munger, you will figure out there's more behind than just the investing part of it. There is some philosophy of living a life behind. I think you can find a lot. He says a lot of things in interviews. He once said, "It helps people to have a great idol. You live a much better life when you have an idol. You always can look what is the good part of the idol. How can I learn from this person?" And he also says, have a kind of an inner scorecard when you have to make decisions. And he wants that you make great decisions, that your soul, your heart decides, and not other things, and that you have like always an ethical behavior. Charlie Munger said, don't even start to lie. It will come out someday. Don't even do it. Just be honest. If you make a mistake, just talk about the mistake and be honest and say you made a mistake, you feel sorry, clean it up and go on, move on. It's so, if you look at the whole thing, like Warren Buffett also says that he always looked to have the right people around him, that people you can look up to, not necessarily in regards to money. I think he looked up to just great people that have a heart and they are helpful and nice people. And I think he learned it from his first wife when he got married. I think he was 22 or so. They lived for a few years in New York. He didn't like New York, but he said she brought him on the right path for his life and everything. I think before he was kind of a mess. And so they figured out that he knew that he will make a lot of money, that they will become very rich. And so she said she made a plan with him, his wife, in the early 20s, that they will donate most of that money they will make in their lifetime for a good cause. And that's a great thing. So he had from early on also fantastic and great dreams to give away his fortune. And his idol was his professor at Columbia University, Benjamin Graham. He learned a lot from him and he liked him. He named his kid after him, and Buffett also was hanging out with him privately. I think they had in California a beach home where they met the Graham family. And but New York, Warren Buffett didn't like. It was too hectic, too expensive. So he moved back with his wife to Omaha, Nebraska. He liked that more quiet thing, cheaper. He's also an extremely frugal person. He hates the expensive costs of New York. He lived in New York after Columbia, and he worked for Professor Graham for his investment company. But then Buffett decided, after I think 1 or 2 years working for Professor Graham, to move on and to go back to Omaha. And there he lived pretty much all his life, a pretty frugal life. His wife once said that she wanted to have she wanted to own a home in Florida, in California, somewhere on the beach. And they rented a house, wonderful, beautiful house, but she wanted to buy it. So Warren Buffett didn't want to buy it. He was so frugal. He didn't want to do it, but he did it to do his wife a favor. And a year, I think, after she died on cancer, he sold that house again, because he doesn't care about these things like vacation. He's a workaholic, I think. He works a lot. So, but when you summarize it, there's a lot of stuff about like just being a great person and being honest and being straightforward and working for a good cause for humanity and being fair and nice and helpful. And it's not that he had like a plan to become just rich or so. The whole mindset is an amazing thing. It's not also based on envy. He doesn't care what some other people built up money wise or what. He's not jealous on things or money. He just is doing his work, and the same with Charlie Munger. So that's an amazing thing. They say, for example, jealousy or angriness or so hinders you. It's not. It's a poison for your life, and it's just to be like calm and relaxed in your attitude and going for something, but not in a negative way. It's an amazing thing how they set it up, and I think you can learn a lot when you follow up on their lives and how they do things and how they see things. And yeah, that's a great way to live your life. That's what I think. Pretty much grounded, down to earth, and just an easy life without any enemies or so. Okay, that's all for today. Bye.